Have you ever asked yourself, what really happens when I pray? Not the memorized words, not the quick "God help me in crisis," but a real, honest, heart-to-heart with God. Today let's uncover what truly happens when you really pray. Not just in the world around you, but in you. The moment you pray, heaven leans in. The God of the universe hears you. Jeremiah 29:12 says, "Then you will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you." That's not poetry, that's promise. When you really pray, your voice is heard in heaven. Prayer doesn't always change your situation instantly, but it always changes the atmosphere, both in the room and in your heart. Your anxiety starts to break, peace begins to rise, because God's presence enters when you invite him in. Philippians 4:6-7 reminds us, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, the peace of God will guard your hearts." Prayer is not passive, it's warfare. When you really pray, strongholds are shaken, chains break, invisible battles are fought and won. Ephesians 6:12 says we wrestle not against flesh and blood, and prayer, it's your weapon. You're not powerless, you're armed with divine authority when you pray. But here's something deeper. When you really pray, you change. Not just your mood, not just your outlook. You begin to see the world through God's eyes. Your heart softens, your mind becomes clear, you stop reacting, and start responding. Real prayer isn't just about asking, it's about aligning with his will, his voice, and his love. And yes, God still answers prayer, sometimes with a yes, sometimes with a not yet, and sometimes with a better plan, but he always responds with love. Because prayer isn't about twisting God's arm, it's about holding his hand. So what happens when you really pray? Heaven listens, the atmosphere shifts, battles are fought, you are changed, and God responds. You are never wasting time when you pray, you're stepping into power. So today, pause, breathe, speak, because when you really pray, everything starts to change. What's one prayer you need to pray today? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more spiritual inspiration. Always begin and end the day with a prayer.